Hi, thanks for joining me today. This is my first layout for Project Life 2016. These are the few of the products I'll be using. So we've got Life in Colour Simple Stories stickers, enamel hearts from Hey Little Magpie, and a few Freckle Fawn embellishments from my Freckle Fawn kit. This is the die cut pack. I also have a few pieces that I've already picked out already. So this little family die cut is from Fancy Pants Happy Place, and the vellum heart is from a Freckle Fawn kit, well, acetate piece heart. So I've already picked out my cards and done my journaling. So I'm using 2 cards from a Lynn Craft kit that I got in Australia one year, and then 2 pieces of paper from the Everyday Collection by Becky Higgins, the 6x6 pad. So I'm just going to adhere the family to the acetate heart so that I can use that to then stick down my heart without actually having to put any adhesive that would show through. So it's just off camera, but I'm just going where the cardstock die cut is, which is enough to make it stick, and then the pocket will make it stay in place. With the other acetate piece, which is January, I'm just going to staple that with my tiny attacher. And this is sort of where I'd got to pre-planning stage, and now this is when I start to faff about just a little bit. So I like to bring an element to a couple more places than just one, especially if I'm using a strip of like this. It's not quite washi tape, it's see-through. It's probably more like a printed vellum, to be honest, from Freckle Fawn. So I'm just using that, and then I'm looking for a few more little pops of red. I did decide not to put that epic word down on top of January. I do quite like it when I look at it from here, but in real life I think I was looking for a little bit of a different colour. So I do go with that circle with the word epic, which is always a good word to use. So now I'm going to mess about with these hearts just to make sure they are where I want them, and to bring the pops of colour into more than one place. So yeah, that bottom card, all that's getting is a little heart, and that's enough for me. So I'm just checking through the sticker sheet to see if there's anything else that I need to add. And then I have decided that I am going to go round each of the cards that I add in with a black pen. I'm doing it a little bit different than 2015, where I went round every card and did it before I even started embellishing. This time I am going to take breaks in between the embellishment just to give it a little bit more of interest. It's not a lot, but it's enough for me. So it'll take me a little bit to go around these cards here. Sorry that you can see my head. It does look like I need to get another box, and I do give the mouse a little bit of a wiggle there so that I can see what you're seeing, though obviously I'm deep in concentration and you still get a view of my head, but that does get better. My next video is definitely doesn't include my head quite as much. So I'm just going to go round that last card now. At the minute this was only 3 days of January, so it's quite a quiet spread in that sense, but I've got all my journaling on what we did on those 3 days up in the top corner, and I know that it's on there without me having to worry about it. So I'm just pulling out my enamel dots and enamel shapes just for a little more pop of colour. I need a little pop in that top corner of that darker teal, so I've found that in a Freckle Fawn enamel dots pack, and find one that I'm happy with that just gives me enough of that colour. And then I just want to look for a little enamel heart to go on that bottom left hand corner. Just because I have hearts on every other card, I do just want to bring one onto this card. So yeah, once I finally make it go where I want to, I can get that stuck down. Just checking I didn't want one with the big heart. But yeah, I think I'm pretty much happy with that. So now I'll show you each of the cards that I've worked on. So this one's from Lincraft in Australia. So that was quite a nice neutrals pack, which I've pulled from every now and then. This is a paper from the Everyday Paper Pad, so I've just chopped that down, as is this one at the bottom that gives me the nice little pop of light teal. And then this card on the right, this is another one from the Lincraft, which gives me the Live What You Love saying. So that's my first spread. Thank you for watching.